Hey, so I'm here with Kerry Townsend. Kerry's an MVP and manager at Accenture, and we've just been at Kerry's talk on Einstein Bots. It was with Andrew Hart, also from Accenture, and you were delivering, what's the name of the chap whose content it actually was?
Hamid Haq.
Okay, and I will put a link to Abra's Twitter at the bottom because Abra did some great work on that and it was well presented as well. So give us a quick synopsis. What was the session about? What are Einstein Bots? Why are they the future?
So the session was an introduction to Einstein Bots. So we talked through the building blocks for that. We went through a demo and then we provided some resources at the end.
Super. So hopefully when that's shared, I'll also link that in the description of this so everyone can see it. So one of the things that I quite liked on that is, so with a lot of the newer stuff, I'm a techie person, and a lot of it seems to have been very much focused on we can go and do a flow or we can do a process builder, which whilst they have their place, there's also there's limitations around them in terms of just complexity and size. The ones you showed were invocable Apex. Yes. So you can just, as long as it's any invocable Apex function, you can pass in the stuff, because you were passing in different, what was the data you passed in?
So we, the scenario was a training company called Future Skills, and what we did was we wanted to attend a course, so we put that into the chatbot, and that was able to interpret it. And then based on that, the bot interrogated the Salesforce database to look at some of the records. So that was to understand the courses available and their locations, and it presented the information back. So the Apex in this particular setting was going into the database, searching for it and returning it. So there are some use cases like that where you'd actually just be able to use Flow. Abra put the demo together. He's very comfortable in Apex as opposed to Flow. So that's his go-to medium in this particular instance, but you probably can use a combination of the two.
Cool. So yeah, it was really good. It was nice seeing it all fit together. It was nice actually seeing some of the Einstein NLP stuff, because I've used it a little bit for sentiment analysis and things like that, but it was the first time I'd seen, a broader use case of it that's never been baked in. So very worthwhile watching afterwards. So we are just at the end of Thursday now. It is literally just gone 6 o'clock. We're probably going to get kicked out of here in a minute. Everyone's dying on the end of the third day. So how has it been for you so far in general? Any particular highlights other than presenting and coming here?
Clearly presenting is a big one, and given the opportunity, because unfortunately Abra couldn't be here, but always grateful for that. So for me, Dreamforce is very much about catching up with people, about gathering information. Unfortunately, I don't get to go to too many sessions, but I have been to some keynotes, and I broaden those every time. So I work in Marketing Clouds. That was an important one to hit for me. But actually, a real highlight for today was going to the climate keynote with Al Gore. This morning, which was actually a really inspiring talk, and I think he actually got a standing ovation at the end. So everybody was super engaged, and he's super compelling. So I would absolutely recommend that everybody goes back and watches that particular.
Climate change with Al Gore. Climate
so it's part of the climate keynote, and there's been another couple of sessions that have also run on this particular day. So there's been a climate focus on this day and a equality focus on this particular day. So, whereas another day might have been
there was a strategy day,
artificial intelligence, that sort of thing. So that's been a real high for me. I went to Metallica. I wouldn't normally go or have paid to see Metallica, but I'm pleased to have gone, and I get to catch up with people I know in the community like you.
You say that,
which is clearly a highlight.
Clearly a highlight, of course. So tomorrow is the last day. You're presenting again tomorrow morning.
We are redoing the session. So it was bookmarked, I think, over 90 times. So they scheduled it twice.
So good, they're going to do it twice.
Absolutely. And then might be smoother the second time. Who knows?
No, you'll be fine. And anything else you've got planned for tomorrow, or is it just doing that and then being I'm done and enjoying it a little bit?
So I think tomorrow I'm actually going to go round and talk to people on booths. So some of the things that I'm interested to understand more about are the integration elements, what does
integration
that mean?
cloud.
Yes, what does that really mean? The customer 360, that looks very interesting in concept, because I work across platforms, so the idea of having a unique ID across all platforms would be amazing. But we will, so that's what I'm hoping to do tomorrow, is sort of pick up the bits that I haven't been able to do.
Have you gone to the partner lodge yet?
I have been in there a little bit. I actually attended Gemma's Ladies Be Architects session
I didn't know that
today.
was on there.
Yep. So that's where that was, and we did some live solutioning,
So
which is actually really so it can seem quite chaotic, but that's in a good way because people are enjoying what they're doing and they're getting really engaged, and you don't get anybody sitting at the back on their phone or doing things.
No one sits at the back of Dreamforce sessions on their phone, of course.
Just looking for a seat on occasions. But this is super engaged, and people get really inspired about what that process might be, and it encourages them to do more or learn a bit more. So it's actually really
Someone who's done the review board, it is a chaotic process anyway. As soon as you get in there, it is like just a wall of information.
Yeah, no time. I mean, I clearly haven't done that, but this is what there are so many pieces that you can pick up.
Oh god, it's so hard.
And then it's scaled.
Yes. So, cool. So that's all. So that's tomorrow then for you. Exciting times. The reason I mentioned the Partner Lodge is there is the MuleSoft guys over there.
Oh, okay, that's a good
And they were telling me where their training was, so that is...
Okay,
hey,
brilliant.
Really
so
good.
I'll be spending some time in the Partner Lodge tomorrow.
Cool, so thanks for talking to us and taking some time at the end of the day. Where can people find out more about you? Obviously, all these links will be below, so...
Okay, so the best place to get in touch with me is Twitter. Either tweet me in terms of direct mail, or you can find me on LinkedIn. I try to keep those channels reasonably to a minimum because otherwise I can't keep up with them all.
What about blogs, anything like that?
So I do occasionally blog. And that's on Medium, I think at /Kerry Townsend.
We'll find that and stick that in there as well.
Yeah, we should be able to find that. So I'm hoping to do actually more of that towards the end of the year, shall we say.
Sure. Yeah, once everything's calmed down.
Once this has ebbed a little bit, maybe we can pick that up again.
Super. Yeah. Well, thank you very much for talking to us today,
Always
Kerry.
a pleasure.
And we'll see you all. If you enjoy some of the content, so we've had a few interviews this week, please hit subscribe and you'll get hopefully a couple more before the end of the week. And if not, we'll have some more videos when we come back. Thank you very much.